you, Dunbar, that this, of course, was a match before the big motorcycle accident. Kerry is very banged up right now. He's in a very serious motorcycle accident. But you watch this man in action, and we know that very soon he will be well and back inside that squared circle again. You better believe it.
Okay, test the strength there. Tatsumi Fujinami pushed back into the turnbuckle by Kerry von Erich.
Nice break, and the people really appreciate it when they see a good scientific move, Dunbar.
Well, definitely. Both of these wrestlers are of the scientific school. You'll see a lot of wrestling action here. Both men struggling. Tatsumi Fujinami reversing it now, bringing Kerry back into the turnbuckle. And again, it's a clean break.
Of course, this match is from Tokyo. This was a match from Tokyo, Japan, one of our international matches, because on Polynesian wrestling, you do see the stars from around the world. International Championship Wrestling, great wrestling, and they all love to come to Hawaii when they're not traveling around the world.
Kerry von Erich, series of moves now, working on the left arm of Tatsumi Fujinami. Spin over, come down. Oh, goodness gracious. I'll tell you right now, Kerry von Erich is in his prime.
Made some nice moves there, and it was a beautiful figure 4 arm bar on Tatsumi Fujinami.
A lot of pressure being applied there. He just pulled his shoulder right out of the socket. Well, I'll tell you something right now. Both of these men are in tremendous physical shape. Good condition.
And they know they're wrestling. Kerry sticking right into
Ooh, knee right into the small of the back now. Putting the pressure on. Down to the canvas, Tatsumi Fujinami. Not taking any shortcuts, either one of these men.
So far, it's been very clean, scientific, good wrestling. There was a nice move.
Brings it back over, headed for that dreaded iron claw a little bit too early now. Tatsumi Fujinami was ready for it. Takes him by the side headlock, brings him right over. Quickly into a head scissors. Fast, lightning fast move.
Counter move for counter move. You're always thinking ahead of your opponent, and you're always one step ahead.
I'll tell you one thing right now, this head scissors can do an awful lot of damage. That's how a lot of the wrestlers get those cauliflower ears. Okay, trying to extricate himself out of this compromising position now. Tatsumi Fujinami trying to apply some reverse pressure to bring those knees apart so he can get his head out. Tell you something right now, though. Kerry von Erich has strengthened those legs.
Very powerful individual. He does lots of squats, and we know that he spends a lot of time in the gym just looking at that body. But Fujinami is great in the weight room and workout, too. He just doesn't have the big build or the big bones that Kerry does. Now, he made a nice move there out of the head scissors, right into a side headlock.
Surprising, this guy Fujinami. He's small in stature, lightning fast, uses a lot of speed, but he's also extremely strong. I've seen him pick up men about twice the size of him with ease and not even hardly notice it. Holding on to that side headlock. Kerry von Erich grabbing a hold, getting set. Test the strength now, going in for a top wrist lock. Kerry von Erich trying to reverse the hold now. Oh, I brought him right back down to that side headlock.
Why he couldn't quite get himself set, Dunbar, to
I
get
think
around
Tatsumi Fujinami had the increased leverage there from holding on to that side headlock. Kerry's going to try it again, though. Once again, heading for that top wrist lock.
What he has to do is get him turned and get the momentum going with him. Otherwise, he's not going to make it.
Yeah. Tatsumi Fujinami edging towards the corner. Referee's going to call for the break. Sure, it's going to be a clean break. Uh-oh, grabs onto the arm, throws him into the turnbuckle, moves the side shoulder right into the quick, short jabbing kick to the back of the leg.
They're absolutely legal, though. They're with the instep of the foot.
Snap there, reverse chin lock now being applied by Tatsumi Fujinami. Japanese star moving move for move right now, I guess, against Kerry von Erich. You know, Kerry von Erich was a former world heavyweight champion.
Absolutely true, and he was a great champion. And it's a shame that he didn't last longer than he did. But today, wrestling today, there's so many great wrestlers out there, Dunbar, that a title can change hands at any time. A champion is the champion today and the next champion tomorrow, because the talent today in wrestling is so great, and there's so many young stars out there. If you have an off night and they're on, brother, it's all over.
Hard drag, slow turnover now. Kerry von Erich resisted that one, holding the chin up on Tatsumi Fujinami, trying to relieve some of the pressure on that arm bar. Kerry is right near the ropes, but if you'll notice, he's not going for it.
No, he didn't put his foot out. A lot of guys stick their foot out there and the referee break it. They kind of sneak a little bit there and cheat a little bit on the leverage and make the referee break the hold for them.
Boy, I tell you something. Look at this. There's a European finger lock. And it's doing some damage right now on Kerry von Erich. Crowd is in stunned silence because of the simple fact that this is a very scientific match now. We've seen move for move, counter move.
Well, I'll tell you something else about the fans in Japan. They love their wrestling, and whether you win or you lose, they give you a beautiful applause. I really appreciate it.
Look at that forearm smash. It was just beautiful. Kerry von Erich, Tatsumi Fujinami, one-on-one. And a very, very good match it is. Fujinami's getting his ire up.
I don't think he liked that.
All right, let's see what's happened now. All right, here we go. European lockup. This is the referee's position used sometimes in the Greco-Roman style of wrestling. Okay? A little study there by Kerry von Erich.
I think he wanted Tatsumi to hang on there, and when he didn't, he's going to try to throw him off a little bit.
Okay, well, let's see what happens here now. Greco-Roman lockup. Looks good. Going for the second hand. Test of strength now. Kerry von Erich should have the decided advantage here because of the longer reach.
Yeah, but you see that Tatsumi got low and got underneath him, and that's where the leverage and the balance is, Dunbar.
That's the mark of the experienced wrestler, too. Oh, it looks like Kerry von Erich trying to put the pressure on. You know, he's got those strong hands from the iron claw. So Tatsumi Fujinami grimacing in pain, now down to one knee in the center of the ring.
Well, he had the pressure on him. He went up and then down with Tatsumi. Now, Tatsumi has got to get up and even that pressure on the hands in order to equalize this whole... Uh-oh, look out there.
He did, indeed. Tatsumi Fujinami using just that little bit extra. Got us from down inside. Brings Kerry von Erich now to a compromise in a near-fall position here in the center of the ring. It's the count of one. It's the count of two. Kerry von Erich immediately lifting that right shoulder.
That referee is right on the ball. That is absolutely fantastic when the referee is right there to count when they're down.
Another count of two. Kerry von Erich in a definite compromising position. Good bridge up.
Nice bridge.
You can only do that. Oh, look at this. Talk about strength coming right back up.
Beautiful drop kick.
Ripper, I understand something's going on in the locker room. Why don't we go back there and take a look? Sonny, are you there?
First fan, Sonny Ross in the locker room with Richie Beggs at 1984 Rookie of the Year. Want to get your comments on the match that's going on right now, Richie?
Well, I think Kerry von Erich's got the strength, the size, and the skill, but I think Fujinami's got the speed and the agility. But Fujinami's on his own turf in Japan. I think it's a very even match. I'll predict Kerry von Erich the winner, though.
Very good. Slipper and Dunbar.
Sleeper hold being applied right now by Kerry von Erich on Tatsumi Fujinami. This could be lights out for the Japanese star.
This could be it, Dunbar. That sleeper has put a lot of men, big men, right out of it and down for the count.
He's got it cinched up now as Tatsumi Fujinami is all the way down to one knee now. It's only a matter of seconds. That cuts off the blood flow to the carotid artery. The brain loses. There's a film of gauze coming over his eyes now. They're glazed.
The only thing Fujinami can do for this, Dunbar, is that he can wiggle underneath and get underneath him.
I'll tell you something, we're gonna be seeing the Grand Slam very, very shortly. Another big man, 510-pound Grizzly Smith.
Yeah,
stay with us. It's going to be something else.
$11,000 here he wants to slap him. I'm going to tell you, just stay tuned. You're going to see that right now. We're watching a straight match between Tatsumi Fujinami and Kerry von Erich.
Kerry von Erich now going on for the ride into the rope. Comes on with a drop kick, catches him right on the chin. Tatsumi Fujinami definitely in command now.
I think Kerry's in a little bit of trouble right now, Dunbar. Nice side headlock by Tatsumi in there. They're on the ropes. The referee's going to have to call for a break.
Kerry von Erich looks like he's going to whip this man into the far rope. Comes off, shoulder block by Tatsumi Fujinami. Going back again, additional leverage, leapfrog up. Oh, drop kick, hits Tatsumi Fujinami square in the chest. Knocks the wind out of him. Kerry von Erich on his man immediately.
Beautiful move in there, Dunbar.
There's the claw. That could definitely be the end of it. The iron claw with Kerry von Erich.
This could be it. This could be it.
Very definitely. Referee checking to make sure this is a definite submission hold. Kerry von Erich using every ounce of strength now. Tatsumi Fujinami heading down towards the canvas. Referee right there to make sure everything is legal. The iron claw.
And Fujinami is in trouble, Dunbar. Very serious trouble right now.
That iron claw developed by his father, Fritz von Erich. Developed the protection by Kerry von Erich. Tatsumi Fujinami coming up, making his way back to his feet. Fighting back, quick strike to the midsection. Again, a shot right to the head. What is it? It's a claw back. I don't believe this. Kerry von Erich on the receiving end of a claw by the Japanese star, Tatsumi Fujinami. Kerry von Erich experiencing the pain that comes with the iron claw is now down to his knees. Ripper has never seen it. He's got to get something from inside to fight his way back. Oh, it's a double claw. We've got a double claw situation here. Both men. A head claw applied by Tatsumi Fujinami. Summer claw by Kerry von Erich. Both men, extreme pain.
There is a counter for every hold, Dunbar. Counter for every hold. And right here, you're seeing the perfect counter for counter.
Referee breaks the hold as they go into the ropes. Tatsumi Fujinami taking the shoulder block from Kerry von Erich. Kerry von Erich going to the ropes. Looks like, both men going over the second rope. Outside of the ring. Down on the concrete floor now. Both of those gladiators went flying right over the second rope. Hitting the floor at max speed. Tatsumi Fujinami holding on to Kerry von Erich, making his way to the ring. Both men not letting the other one, picking his man up, right down outside of the ring. Kerry von Erich once again enters the ring. The count is still going.
Didn't count all he has, Dunbar.
He better get back up there soon enough. Kerry von Erich right on the apron. High vertical suplex on the inside. Reverse. Cut over. Where's the count of 1, 2, 2.5.
2 count, Dunbar. Could have been over right there. Look at this.
One, 2, 3. Wins the match.
Kerry von Erich won. What a match, Dunbar. What a match. And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go away.
It's the dawning of a new legend in Hawaii. The Acura Legend, manufactured by Honda Motor Company Limited. A luxury touring sedan that will challenge the power, quality, and comfort of Europe's most prestigious automobiles at a fraction of the cost. Built in Japan with virtually every luxury feature and amenity standard.